Hey guys, welcome back to bad card unboxing. Maybe we can call that series. Who knows? Today we're not just opening up a few bad Pokemon card packs, but we're gonna open up some bad Yu-Gi-Oh card packs. But we're not just gonna open up, one or two. We're gonna open up one, two, three. Okay, I'm done. I'm done counting. I'm not count Dracula, whatever his name is from Sesame Street. We have six. We have six things here to open together. We have six. Three Pokemon and three Yu-Gi-Oh. These are notorious for being terrible, and I know that. They cost like 30 something dollars, I think it is. Okay, yeah, it costs 38.39. So $39, close to, might as well just round up. So for these six, $39. Let's just see if it's worth it, because I think I know the answer, but I'm not going to jump too soon. So anyways, before we open these packs, I want to maybe dish out a little challenge to you, the viewer. If we pull a card that's worth more than $5, I was going to say $10, but that's kind of a stretch. Pull a card worth more than $5 from one of these packs. You guys have to subscribe. We're making a gambit here, a little bet. So if we pull a card worth more than $5 in any of these six packs, you guys have to subscribe down below. And I don't make the rules. It's just kind of what goes on around here. Anyways, I'm not gonna waste any more of your time with this. Let's open some packs, okay? The first one I think I want to open, and I think I'm gonna do it. Go like one Yu-Gi-Oh, one Pokemon, because I like Pokemon more. I want to end it with there. I think I'm gonna open this one. Now I've opened these before, and I know how bad these are. These are kind of scammy. They're kind of scummy. You're gonna hear me open this pack. You're gonna hear me open it. I'm sorry. That's the best I could do. Pack open. They're not very good. They're never gonna have anything valuable in it. So I guess we'll just see what we get here. Ready? Whoever this is clearly likes GX. Whoever this is loves the GX cards. That's it. That's it. So I'm very confident to say that none of these cards are worth more than $2. No more than $1. Yu-Gi-Oh cards have lower average value than Pokemon cards because unlike Pokemon cards, where a lot of the whole thing about it is just collecting the cards, with Yu-Gi-Oh cards, a lot of it is just how valuable it is to a deck. And so, for instance, none of these cards are valuable to any deck, so they're useless. And if you're curious, yes, I did just throw them on my desk, and then half of them are on the floor, so they'll never be touched again. All right, let's move on to the next pack. It's going to be a Pokemon pack. This one with the Rayquaza VMAX on it. And mind you, this is we can always see it, but I did a short on one of these. This is a cool Rayquaza. This is a cool looking Rayquaza. Not too bad, right? Not too bad. Let's open it up and see what we get. Take the little paper off here, and then we have the cards in front of us. Now, with these, unfortunately, when you do pull the paper out, you do get the expensive, valuable card first. And so that expensive, valuable card for me was going to be Scizor. So that's my good card of the day here. So Scizor is my good card, I guess. Okay, come on. When the fuck are these gonna end, man? Jesus. Okay. Okay, that was exhausting to say the least. There's what? 25. Oh, there's 25 cards in there. That's why. Okay. Yeah, look at these. Look at these. Half of them just went on my chair. Oh no. Okay, to its credit, I didn't really value this card fairly enough when I did it, but this Scizor, apparently when you have it as a PSA 10, and I say PSA, it goes for, I don't know if you can see it there. Oh, there's a line. It goes for, you're not going to see it, $75 at PSA 10. This bad boy goes for $75 at PSA 10. Man, I have to tell you, this is not a PSA 10. This is not going to get graded either. Let's move on to the next one. Next one's going to be a Yu-Gi-Oh pack. The first one of these, the 25s. These now advertised, they come with, on the back, 20 commons, 5 rares. They advertise Ghost Rare Dark Magician Girl and then an OG looking Blue Eyes. Let's see if we get either one of them. Newsflash. We're not going to get either of them or anything good. So we have another white paper here. Pull that back. I think I saw something shiny on the top. We're going to move that to the back. Just save the reveal. Oh, okay. Hold on. Waterfront. What is that? The Poisonous Mayakashi? Okay. Super Quantum Mecha Beast. Oh, this is a cool card. Look at that. That's a cool card right there. Hold on, man. That's cool. Worth $0, by the way, but cool card. That one, Dream Mirror. I feel like it's not fair that I didn't show the other first shiny one because I thought there was only one at the beginning. So let's just speed run past this. Soul Scissors? What the fuck? Okay, so this was the first one. It was El Shaddai Hanaga. Fun fact, I actually have that card already. So that's worth nothing to me. Do I think any of these cards are worth anything? No. But I'm going to check up 2 of the prices really quick, and then I'll get back to you. Okay, I went to check on 3 of the prices here, and it was the El Shaddai card, it was the Super Quantum Mech Beast, and then it was this one because it was technically the rarest one because of the gold lettering. 50 cents, $1, 40 cents unless PSA 10, which then it's $33, I think. Could be wrong. Yeah, they're not worth anything. Let's move on. Okay, so the next pack we have is another one of these, just 25 more Pokemon cards. Let's pop it open. Let's see if anything good comes out. So this time I'm going to learn my lesson and just not put the top card first. I'm not going to show that first. I'll show that last. There's a big pile of packs over there, so I'm going to have to pick that up later. Big pile of pack over there. I'm going to pick it up later. Sorry, I didn't know I was doing alliteration here. All right, let's continue. Great Ball. What if I just drop them? What if I just do that? Bronzor. And we have one more card up this, right? Our nice card is Zapdos. And that's actually cool Zapdos. Hold on, you see it? That's a cool Zapdos. Hold on, maybe I underestimated these packs a little bit. Let me take a second. Let me figure what this bad boy is worth really quick. Okay, I was right. It was worth dog shit. It's worth, what, 61 cents? Ungraded. So this card here is worth 61 cents. And graded at PSA 10. PSA 10, this bad boy. $35. That's right. That's only the second most expensive card that we've gotten at PSA 10. That random Scizor is still our most expensive card. That doesn't count though since it's not $5 ungraded. So I guess we're still hoping. Okay, let's get to our final Yu-Gi-Oh pack. It's another one of those 25s of the 5 rares. I'm not excited. I mean, considering that one of them last time was worth something decent at a PSA 10. At a PSA 10, let me clarify, because there is no way we're going to find an expensive card out of this last Yu-Gi-Oh pack, especially, worth more than that 35 at PSA 10. But let's get in. I've seen the first one already. It's Pendulum Fusion. Throw it on the ground. Can't even read that. Fair Welcome Labyrinth. I'm trying to read it off my screen too, and I'm not seeing it. Archfiend. What the fuck is that? Senate Switch? Or Switch, yeah. Pendulum Switch. That was it. Those are our rares? What? You're telling me that these other ones, these had like the shiny, the reverse hollow, whatever the fuck they are. I don't know. And you tell me the best we get from these is just a couple of rares? Or a couple of uncommons, whatever they are? Are you serious? What the fuck? Okay. Let's just continue. Let's see if we find anything. If you guys see anything good, by the way, please leave a comment. They're on my floor now, so they're probably not worth anything, but it'd be kind of funny to have something there. Oh, I thought that was a different one, like one of those fucking marshmallow ones that came out. Look at these. Look at all this terrible... Oh, it said, look at all those bad cards. And now I'm stepping on... Okay, I'm not really stepping on them, but I could step on them if I wanted to. These are bad cards. What a bad thing. What a bad day for pack openers. So I should remind you before we enter our last Pokemon pack here, we have 3 cards really worth half a damn. And that is this Yu-Gi-Oh! El Shaddai card. This Zapdos, which is pretty cool. I think it's my favorite card, actually, the entire pull, to be honest with you. But the most expensive card we have at PSA 10 is this Scizor. That's right. Admire it. Hone it. I don't know, do something with it, because this is a $70 card or $75 card at PSA 10. I think I'm going to get it graded. I think that's the idea. All right, let's just get into this last one. This is for all the marbles. I mean, can we find a single card worth anything ungraded? The grading market is hell. I mean, it would damn near cost me more to grade those 3 cards than I would get back if they all got PSA 10s. So, can we find something worth half a damn in this final lot? I put the last card to the back. It's upside down. I put the last card at the back, just like last time, so we don't get spoiled too early. Ducklet, Garbodor, Watchdog. Ooh, and a Mimikyu EX. That's not a bad card at all. It's an EX. I will be honest with you. I did not expect to get an EX card. But if I was going to get an EX card, it was going to be the one I pulled every time. The only EX card I ever pulled from one of these packs. It was just a Mimikyu, just like this one. So I must own, I don't know, a grand total of maybe 50% of all the Mimikyu EX cards ever printed. Should I be proud of that? Is that like an accomplishment? Maybe I could go to Guinness and say, hey, look, I have like 5 of these Mimikyu EXs. Can I just get a world record, please? That's the most of any one Mimikyu EX card anyone ever owns, right? Come on. They'll give world records to anyone. Why won't they do it to me now, okay? All right, guys. After long last, the final moment of truth to really see if we get the $5 ungraded value so you guys can subscribe or not, or I don't know, I'll do something, maybe. We'll see sometime later in editing. If this card is worth more than $5 ungraded, you guys have to subscribe and I'm safe. But if not, I'm cooked. I don't know what to say. For the moment of truth, this Mimikyu EX, if you're not already well aware, is worth $2 ungraded. Yeah, $2 ungraded. But graded PSA 10, it's worth $62. $62. Yeah. So if this was only based off PSAs, this would still not be my #1 pick. This would still not be the highest card we've had today. That's Scizor. Oh, damn you. Blasted Scizor. Why is that my high? Why is that the most expensive card? So, is there a Scizor market I'm just not aware of? What's going on with Scizor? Anyways, we didn't hit the $5 ungraded number that I would have liked to hit. We did hit multiple cards in the 30 plus though for graded PSA 10s, which isn't gonna happen, by the way, considering that half of those cards ended up on my floor, so they're not gonna be PSA 10s ever again. But I guess here we are, once again out of a bunch of money because I wanted to see if I can get lucky this time. If you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing down below. It'd mean a lot to me. Leave a like, comment. What's your best card you ever pulled from one of these packs? Because mine is like a $10 Pikachu. Yeah, ever, by the way. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, hope to see you in the next one. Everyone have a good night. Bye-bye.